Hello everyone, I'm Wanlun. Today I will present my plan for integrating three specific digital tools into a secondary school classroom. I have selected Canva, Nearpod, and Padlet and applied them to a Year 8 Chinese History unit on Dujiangyan, an ancient irrigation system built in 256 BCE that is still in use today. Contemporary classroom require tools that foster collaboration, critical thinking, and digital literacy. China's compulsory education history curriculum standards emphasize guiding students to understand historical context through evidence and to cultivate an appreciation of Chinese civilization's specific heritage and ecological wisdom. My selection aims to shift students from passive receivers of knowledge to active inquirers and meaning makers. The first tool I chosen is Canva, visual communication. The subject is Chinese history and students are Year 8. Topic is Dujiangyan irrigation system, an ecosystem that spans 2,200 years. The selection of visionary is Canva is selected not merely as a poster maker, but as a multimodal tools for historical and scientific storytelling. It allows students to transform complex imagery principles and historical context into accessible visual narrative. The impact for teaching, the teacher provides semi-structured templates, Dujiangyan visitor guide. This lowers cognitive load while allowing advanced students to design from scratch. For learning, students must research and synthesize information. This is not simple knowledge reproduction. It is historical interpretation and significant illiteracy made visible. The second tool I chose is the Nearpod, interactive instruction. The subject is Chinese history. Students also Year 8. Topic is how did Dujiangyan work? Engagement guides of the Warring Sixth period. Selection of regional is Nearpod is used for immersive historical and scientific inquiry. Textbook descriptions alone cannot convey how 2,200-year-old Daimler's irrigation system still functions today. Nearpod makes the invisible visible. The impact for teaching. The teachers take students on virtual field trip to Dujiangyan scenic area using Nearpod's VR feature. For learning, students respond to real-time polls. Which feature of Dujiangyan do you find most ingenious? and the open-ended questions. What does following nature mean to you? Word clouds and instant feedback allows the teacher to surface students' thinking and adjust the interaction dynamically. The circle is a pilot collaborative reflection and evidence creation. The subject is Chinese history. Year 8 students. Topic is inquiry seminar. Which can ancient wisdom teach us today? Padlet is chosen as the platform for historical evidence creation and reflective dialogue. The greatest risk in history classroom is conclusion first, evidence later. Padlers make the gathering of evidence visible, collective in the viewer. The impact is learning. Students no longer writing an isolated essay on why Du Jiangyan is important. Instead, they co-construct a visible evidence wall with peers. The thinking process becomes visible, and their ability to contest past and present develops naturally through collaboration. Paddlers also allowed anonymous contributions, providing a safe channel for quieter students to share their thoughts. Pedagogical workflow integrated application. These three tools form a complete learning cycle. Neopod builds a sense of historical presence and scientific wonder. Canva promotes deep processing and creative expression. Padlet enables shared evidence creation and meaningful reflection on the relevance of ancient wisdom. It is not technology for technology's sake. It is history-centered technology, empowered pedagogy. During the lesson 1, I will use Neopod Du Jiangyan VR tool. We will learn about history, living various status, interactive polls, open Q&A. VR tool key structures. During the lesson 2 to lesson 3, I will use Canva group project. We will learn ancient modern posters, engagement journal, guide infographic, and during the lesson 4, I will use the Padlet, ancient wisdom and modern insights discussion. I will learn the discussion and writing, share thoughts and reflection, 2 column wall. For the challenges and considerations, the first is equality. If students lack interest, access, or adapt to events and devils and hosts, both Canva and Padlet support mobile operation and offline task assessment. Neopod VR sessions are conducted in class to avoid device dependency. Connective mode. Clear rules will provide for the Canva test accuracy of historical and scientific contest test priority over visual polish. For paddlers, clear posting requires requirements. A minimum number of post requirements to set source will be set to allow specific participation. Historical visual. When using VR reconstructions or AI generate images of historical scenes, it is essential to establish to students that there are artistic representations based on archaeological and textual evidence, not original artifacts. Technology serves historical thinking. It does not replace historical evidence. Here is the references. So for the conclusion part, in conclusion, by integrating Canva, Neopod, and Padlet, the Year 8 Chinese History classroom shifts from listening to history to doing history with technology. Students do not simply memorize the Dujiangyan is an ancient irrigation system. They step its landscape through visual reality, analyze its engaging principle through visual design, collate historical evidence through collaboration inquiry, reflect on its contemporary relevance through structured dialogue. This is a concert pathway for enacting core. Competence historical thinking, scientific literacy, ecological awareness, and collaboration. It is also a meaningful response to calls for digitally enriched history education in China today. That's all. Thank you.